here's the Orisa gameplay. I like the shield placement.
Yep. We're going to Orisa Zarya this time.
320, you can refresh your shield. Like shoot it up is what I mean, not shoot it here. You can shoot it up.
Let's charge up Zarya too much. Tracer going left side.
Okay. Like right here, when it's all open like this, I really hope you have a Roadhog, but I don't think you do. I was gonna say you could halt here and try and kill the Zen, but chances of that happening are actually pretty low. Oh, okay, punish the Zarya. You see the Zarya? Look at this. She has no personal shield. Replace your shield and then pull her like right here and into your Reaper's range, and you guys can punish her for using that personal shield. Aw, she's gonna get away. You close. Yeah, if you want to punish her, you have to pull her into your team. Also, I think your team is getting too distracted by the Tracer. Like, there's no one here shooting with you from what I can see. It's just you holding the front here. Reaper reappeared. There we go. Uh-oh, he went too far. This is why pulling them into you is really good with the Reaper, because he can stand here, and you pull them into Reaper's range, and he just shotguns them to death. But Reaper's like, this is what the Reaper's thinking. Why is this Orisa playing so far back? I can't hit anything. I'm just, screw Orisa. I'm going to walk up to them. And he thinks he's being smart because he's finally doing damage. But really, he's walking in front of a shield and then he dies. Yep, fortify. Yep. Target selection's good. Ability usage is good so far. There's really nothing else you can do. You did as much as you could there.
We're all on the same fucking page.
Where was the Bastion, honestly? You said you're running double shield Bastion, but where is he? Like, how are they just waltzing in here? Doesn't make any sense.
Doing something dumb. I'm not playing Mercy. Fuck this character.
We're gonna hold high ground.
How did their shields last at all? The enemy should have never been able to walk in with double shield Bastion. So, like, I think the answer is going to be like, oh, the Tracer was harassing him. If one Tracer is able to disrupt double shield Bastion, that your team is not playing that correctly.
They're going main. We got to drop a point.
Remember, look at the Zarya. She's got no shield. You can punish her. When she tries to retreat, you pull her back with halt. Yep, there you go. Alright, replace her shield though. Whoa. Right, okay, so right here, you got stuck. Okay, right here, right when you're challenging this Orisa, replace your shield. This is the advantage you have on Orisa. She's got the fortify advantage, but you have the shield advantage. Barracuda with the 10-bit says, did not have Discord on my laptop. Missed part of the stream. No worries, man. Welcome to the stream, dude. You're gonna die because you didn't... Oh, yeah, you didn't replace shield fast enough.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's okay. Your team's got it. You just... There was just no... You could have lived, essentially.
Yeah, we can always drop to go up to point. Go up to top from point.
Now, I've said this in other Orisa reviews in the past, and there's in some of my own gameplays you can see this. I like to hold up right over here as Orisa, because you can watch this main, and you can watch the other side. And when you do this, like, they can't rush you through this corridor. It's like, if you hold right here, they can rush, like, the time between you see them and they engage on you is so small, right? It's literally like this distance. But if you hold here, they have to come through this whole distance to get to you, and you can either rotate, you can pull them off, like, if they come right here, you can pull them off the high ground with halt. So I really like this position better, personally. Because, yeah, like I said, right, they'll just gotta go whoop, and then they're through your shield and on top of you. What you want to do as Orisa always is put distance between yourself and the enemy team. That's where Orisa shines. Orisa does not want people to be near her. Dude, this Tracer is like single-handedly like demolishing your team. Yo, what are you doing? Yo, okay, I like that you eventually halted him down, but I think it took you too long to realize that that was the right play. Like, he was standing on the edge, right? Like, at this moment, you're just like, hey, boop. And then you call it out. There's a Reaper behind us. I'm halting him down because this is what he wants. He wants to fall down into your team and get a Death Blossom off. So you have to pull him down right away, and you have to warn your team about it.
There's a Reaper behind us.
Yeah, unfortunate that you didn't actually get the pull. Uh-oh. If you were gonna supercharge, you needed to retreat to the corner You need to retreat to this corner over here if you're going to supercharge. That's why people think Orisa's ultimate is weird. Because Orisa wants to be on the front lines, but you don't want her supercharger to be on the front lines. So in order to have a good supercharger, you're supposed to retreat. Like, it kind of goes against her regular routine, but it is the right way to use it, is fall back from the front line, place the supercharger, and it will affect your team and give them the damage boost. Do you recommend that Orisa hold as a lower rank? I feel like teammates won't understand or play around that. I mean, I don't know. All you can do is try it. You can say, hey, I want to hold here for X, Y, Z reasons, and maybe they do it, maybe they don't, but it's worth a shot. Really early on the fortify. I said that, but actually you're at 85 HP, so I take that back. That's a perfectly fine fortify. Right here, by the way, you don't have halt, but if they are still holding this position, you can halt some of them off the bridge. Like right now, halt them off the bridge. You know, right here, pull the Zenyatta down. No, pull. You can. Oh, he fell himself. Okay. Wow.
Reaper's
Okay.
up top.
The enemy Reaper just didn't do anything. What is this Reaper doing? All right, you see where. You have to kill him.
You still up there?
No, he teleported top right.
Top right.
That's unfortunate.
Alright, we gotta go back top side.
Let Orisa throw the bongo. That could be interesting. What's up, Sibo? How's it going?
Still taking damage. They're going in mid again.
So, by the way, again, I know I said already, but anytime a team pushes this main chunk versus Orisa, you can just slow down the momentum of their push by pulling them off the high ground. Like, you just shoot a halt right here. Boop. Oh, hey, now they have to come, like, through here.
Trace the top side.
Yeah. Like, you can also split up the team by doing that. If you pull only, like, the healers down, then now the tanks are by themselves, you know? Ooh, really clutch right here. Now, you halted the Orisa too soon. Or, I'm sorry, the Zarya too soon. However, this is actually really smart. The Tracer stuck you, you then fortified and walked out of the Graviton. So actually really good. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but that's a really smart play. Now, don't chase the Zarya, right? You've pushed her out of the fight. Turn your attention on those still in the fight, which is mostly the Orisa. What a great supercharger placement from the enemy Orisa, by the way. Such good supercharger placement. You had to look how much damage you took getting the supercharger, right? It's reaching Orisa's whole team. It's behind cover. This Reaper is completely ignoring it. Only you had the smarts to go for it. And even then, even though this is the smart play, its position is so good that you have to take about 200 damage just to get the supercharger. So honestly, a super good supercharger. Right here, 200. You took about 100-ish, 170 or 60 damage. Not even. You just straight died.
No more ults. We have a bunch of picks. No ults.
I like the comms though. Keep those comms up.
Alright. Up though, in the out.
They used a couple that round.
Right, alright, if this Reinhardt pushes into the bridge, you just pull him down. Easy peasy. You didn't need to reload there.
They're going to main.
Right here, right here. You just halt right to the side here. Boop! And then you can push into the rest of their team with Lucio speed boost because their Reinhardt got pulled down. Oh! Oh, you actually did it! Yes! Now attack them! Attack! You have shield in 2 seconds. You've got speed boost. Either attack them. Yeah, I would like don't drop on Ryan because they can follow. Right? If you do this, Ryan can't follow. But if you do this, they can follow. So attack them. You have the advantage right now. No.
Watch Reinhardt.
I can't believe that was such a good play, but no one on your team, not even yourself, took advantage of it. So unfortunate.
Nicely done, nicely done, nicely done, nicely done.
I mean, it did line them up for the Earthshatter though. Look at this fat Earthshatter because you took Reinhardt out of position.
Nicely done, nicely done, nicely done, nicely done.
Oh man.
Reinhardt's right side.
Whoa, 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 dude, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Nicely done, nicely done, nicely done, nicely done.
All right. So going for Zarya is fine, but you didn't use your abilities to win this fight, right? Oh, right when you have shield. Okay, you can just throw a shield and just stand there and then just kite around it and kill the Zarya. And if she tries to go to the other side of your shield, just pull her to the other side. You misplayed this 1v1 so hard, she actually killed you, and you feed 400 ult charge to the Zarya.
Reinhardt's right side.
Yeah, you shield right here, and then she tries to walk through. You pull her to the other side. You kill her. That's actually a huge
No ult,
misplay.
3 picks.
That was a big mistake. That Zarya has graviton.
Sweet.
Top side again.
Okay, 114.
I really hope this Reinhardt doesn't learn. The enemy Reinhardt doesn't learn his lesson, and you keep pulling him. So, by the way, while we've got this view up, like if you were holding here and just the same thing, if they push over here, you just pull some of them off the high ground, easy. You split up the team. And this is what I mean. Like, look at the distance. The distance between the engagements is just so small. It's like here to here. It's so tiny. I really don't like holding this door. Okay. Wow, why would the Reinhardt shatter a tiny door? That's actually kind of funny. Oh, you're dead. Oh my god, they're actually investing so much into saving you.
Oof. Get that.
Look at this soldier's uncontested now. If you manage to like halt him off the high ground in the midst of this fight, that would be huge.
Point, guys. Watch it.
Ooh, you walked into that one. Uh-oh. You had fortified too, like right as he hit you. That's unfortunate. That's just a great pin by Ryan, honestly. Great pin by the Reinhardt. Yep, switch to Diva. Wow, you guys actually held. How long did the supercharger last? Did it last the whole fight? It did. Look, they never killed your supercharger.
You have the point?
Right, and that's because you placed it in the back instead of in the front.
10 seconds, and we win this.
I mean, you guys are up 2 unless the soldier kills absolutely everybody on your team.
Ah.
Yep. Alright, that was a good game.
I really wanted to kill him myself.
Great win, guys. Great win.
Good comms. I think
Well played, everyone.
your comms is probably one of the best things you have that you bring into every game. Keep it up. Cool, calm, collected, and mostly correct calls. I'm not saying I heard any wrong calls. I'm just saying everyone makes the wrong calls sometimes. Let's see. Alright, let's Zarya. Personal shield use was fine. I only saw like a few where you did it too early. Projected barriers, biggest tip there is turn on those allied HP bars so you know who to bubble when. It's so important to those decisions. Now, I think the only Zarya player I can think of off the top of my head that's like a grandmaster like slash top 500 player that doesn't play with allied HP bars is Lassus, but even then I don't even know how he does it, so I don't recommend that for lower players. I recommend you turn the HP bars on. Didn't see too many reload issues. Your gravitons were all good. How many did you have? I can only think of 2. I feel like you had more than that. No, I think that's. I think you just had the 2 grabs, but both of them were good. Your team was there for the follow-up. The second one you had no choice, but good discipline. You never grabbed when you shouldn't have. So that's a check mark in its own right. Target selection was mostly good, kind of focusing on those tanks. If you are going to go for those squishy targets, make sure to weave in grenades. The grenades are really good versus low HP targets, especially if you are at high charge. Practice the grenading Diva mech. It's a small tip, but very important. I think that was, you had like a couple target selection issues we talked about. One of them was like Diva and like one of those like crazy overtime fights. Positioning was good. You never overextended. You were pretty much always in the right place. for the most part, as much as you could be, if that makes sense, given what you were working with. You were kind of always in the right place. So I think your positioning is very solid. In my opinion, it's better to have more defensive positioning than aggressive, especially, you know, at these lower ranks. If you have too aggressive, then you die, and then you put your team in a 5v6 and then you get rolled. But if you have defensive positioning and you are not the one feeding in that first death, then you have nothing to be upset with yourself about your defensive positioning. So your positioning there. Orisa, your barriers are all good. Your halts could use a little work, especially pulling people off the high ground, pulling people off the bridges. You did start pulling people off the bridge, which was good. Punish Zarya, practice punishing enemy Zaryas. Now, if you want to practice this, go into like a custom game and set up like versus a Zarya with normal cooldowns. Shoot her, make her pop a barrier, and then practice halting her back after she does that. Reload, you had a couple bad reloads. You had one bad supercharger. The second one was good though. Like I said, put it in the back with a shield, etc. Fortify usage was mostly okay. I don't think I really noticed any blatantly bad fortifies. Good awareness to kill the enemy supercharger. That was good. And target selection at the end was also good. You're always on the Rhine. You did mess up that 1v1. What makes any character strong is their abilities. So make sure you use those abilities to win said 1v1. Halt, fortify, barrier, etc. I think that's about it. That was kind of a rapid fire roundup. And I think that pretty much covers everything I wanted to cover. So thank you, Pascal, for the submission. Dude, thanks for being an auto buddy. I hope this was helpful. If you guys liked this video and you found it helpful, consider giving it a like, and you can subscribe to find more on my YouTube. You can also join me on Twitch and watch these live, or Discord to ask questions, or Twitter to get announcements. All those links will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a good one. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. Check out these two other videos on the left hand side, and be sure to subscribe by clicking that button on the right. If you like all of this stuff, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and of course YouTube. All the links will be in the description below. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good one.